Hello friends and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Portal Review, where I go through some of the most popular posts from the last couple of weeks and we discuss them, everything that our community has shared. There's a lot of gems today, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and let's do this. We got a very useful post by Keeloth on how to make a close-up shot. So thank you so much, Keeloth, for this. I watched it. It's really well done. It's really easy to understand, so let's watch this together and discuss.
Here's how you get a close-up shot in second camera mode. Put a camera pushing item in front of your camera. My go-tos are the Vizier's Alchemy Table from A Rift in Time, and a small fir tree from Storybook Vale. But there are multiple items that do the same thing. Houses, large rocks, the Lush Dragon Tree from Sunlit Plateau, to name a few. If it pushes your camera forward when you're wandering your valley, it will push your camera forward in camera mode. Also, the closer you are to an item, the closer your camera is pushed. And don't forget to adjust aperture and focus to fix the blur that pushing the camera closer can cause.
Incredible guide. Thank you so much, Keeloth. A few things I want to add. So, I personally did not know about the little fur, and I'm gonna say this is now my favorite item for doing close-up shots, at least if you're outside and if you have enough space for it, because its footprint is a little bit bigger. But the best thing about this item is the fact that it doesn't cast a lot of shadow. Even though it looks big, the only part of this item that casts shadow is the trunk of the tree. The leaves themselves have no shadow, so it's like a very thin stick. If you're doing a sunset shot where the sun is in front of you, having even Alchemy Table, which is the smallest item of them all that can do this trick, you're going to have a huge shadow on the bottom of your scene, which might actually not look great. So if that's the case, by the way, whatever is going on here, these memories and gems, this looks insane. Is there a dream snap that you made with this setup? That looks incredible. But if you have too much shadow in your shot from using Alchemy Table, you can definitely go for this fur. I personally don't see a reason to use rocks or houses because they're just going to cast insane amount of shadow, and there are smaller items that can do this. For example, I used to be using Oswald's car, which is a great option as well, but it does cast more shadow than Alchemy Table or the fir tree. So yeah, if you have the Storybook Vale, especially if you have access to that little fir tree, pretty much 9 out of 10 times, it's probably the best item to use. If you have to place something on a carpet, if you have a carpet in the area where you need the obstacle, you can use Alchemy Table or Oswald's car or anything else that can go on top of the carpet. I see a lot of people asking, how do you do a close-up shot? How do you move the camera closer to your character in the second camera mode? And this is exactly how you do it. The biggest benefit from doing this instead of, for example, going to third camera mode and getting your camera closer is that you preserve the natural angle of the camera. If you're doing a close-up in second camera mode, you can still see the sky. The camera is in front of you. If you do third camera mode, the camera moves up higher and there is no way to lower it, so you are stuck with the shot looking down on you, so you're gonna lose out on a lot of your background. So most of the time, if you want to do a close-up shot, it's always better to do this close-up trick than go into third camera mode, unless you literally want to limit how much sky you see and all of your build is down here, then it's a better choice. Joe Mumbler: since lighting this only works properly on the floating islands, I have decided that all of my islands are just going to be for snaps, and this means taking down and moving my flower storage. Oh my god, that flower storage is insane! What? I was able to use it for storage board star snap, so I'm glad that worked out, but I wanted to show one more angle before it's gone. Time to decide where I'm going to move it. I'm thinking Storybook Vale somewhere. Wait a second. Okay, I get the idea of moving this, of using floating islands for dream snaps, but why do you need all of the floating islands? I'm sure you can sacrifice one of your floating islands to this awesomeness. Like, look at this. This is so much flowers. It looks beautiful. These little sections of flowers How many chests is this? Why? How many flowers do you have? Does this go literally all around the island? We need more photos, Joe. Please show us the view from the top. I want to know if you actually have chests in the entire circle, and if you do, is it really just for flowers? Because I feel like that would be a cool concept for the entire storage system. Just have a giant circle of chests, and each sector of the circle is different kind of storage. That sounds incredible. In any case, whatever you decide, this is an insane build, and I'm glad we got to say goodbye. We got a very inspirational post from Amanda Rose that I thought was important to mention. Celebrating the creative process over the results. Hi everyone, hope 2026 is going well for you all so far. I've been thinking a lot about dream snaps lately, and I wanted to share something with you all. I absolutely love creating. It makes me so happy, and I truly enjoy the whole process. But honestly, with my results being all over the place, it can get a little bit discouraging when I'm spending so much time trying to capture that perfect shot that feels just right. So I've decided to refocus on what really matters to me, the creativity and the pure joy it brings. Moving forward, I'm going to put my energy into checking out everyone's submissions and celebrating all of the incredible things you all create. I won't be posting my own results anymore. I feel like we can all get too caught up wanting 4K or top 100 or top 1000, and somewhere along the way we lose that spark that makes us want to create and share it in the first place. I love interacting with everyone here, and I want to focus way more on the creative celebration instead of stressing about moonstones. Plus, GameLoft keeps pushing the premium shop more and more, and I know that can stress people out when scores don't go well. Yeah, I agree with your entire message. I agree that creativity is more important than the results, but I still like the results part of it. I feel like if it's not the main focus, it can still remain a focus. Like, your main focus is to come up with a shot that you're happy with, that you're proud to share, that you really like, and that's like where, let's say, 80% of the entire enjoyment from doing Dream Snaps comes. The remaining 20%, I think, it's okay if you get that enjoyment from getting the results, because if you don't get the results you expected, the 20% is not gonna ruin the entire thing, because you still have that 80% of satisfaction of making the shot in the first place. And some weeks, those 20% are gonna fill up your satisfaction all the way to 100 when it actually does score well. I don't know, for me personally, results are important, but not because of the moonstones, but because it's just fun. It's just another aspect of Dream Snaps. It's almost like it feels more like playing a lottery. It's like when you bought a lottery ticket and then you watch the Powerball. You get that excitement when you see the numbers pop up and potentially some of your numbers pop up on the screen. To me, Dream Snaps is literally the same thing. I know that the results are not necessarily reflection of how good my snap was, because there's so many more factors, the biggest of which is definitely luck. To me, it's just, am I gonna be lucky tonight? Let's cash in my Dream Snap lottery ticket and let's see if it's actually gonna hit gold. It's a fun aspect, so I definitely enjoy both parts, but I agree, the art part of it, the creativity part of it, as long as that's the main focus, as long as that's the part that you still enjoy about Dream Snaps, results are not going to be able to bring you down. So if you guys been feeling down with the Dream Snap challenges lately, feeling like your results have declined, it's a good advice to try to refocus on the creative process itself. It's been proven many times that sometimes the less you focus on your shot, the less you stress over it, the better your results are actually going to be. So many shots that have been submitted in the final minutes of the challenge, literally the last moment possible, got incredibly good results. And I think there is some logic in it. If you don't overthink, if you don't put too much pressure on yourself, if you don't spiral for hours and hours to get that final perfect detail just because you think it's gonna put you over the edge to get higher moonstone reward, if you are gonna do it because you want to come up with a vision in your head and you want to see it implemented in a shot, not because you think it's gonna get high results. So maybe when I got 900 for my Lodge Dream Snap last week, I was definitely upset, but it didn't ruin Dream Snaps for me because first of all, I knew it was risky. I just decided to go with it anyway because I really liked the shot. And I enjoyed making it a lot, so I was still proud of it. I knew it was a good shot. So getting 900 for it did not mean... It did not discourage me too much because I knew that it just wasn't my week. I just didn't get lucky this week. It had nothing to do with my shot being bad. I would agree that the shot maybe wasn't 100% on theme, so I knew the risks. And I still think it was worth it because I really like how the shot came out. And I'm proud to have it on my page on the portal. And hopefully next week, I'm gonna draw that winning lottery ticket. And I'm gonna win on both fronts, the creative process and the results. Thank you so much for a very positive message, Amanda. This is incredible. What do you mean top 2? What? Monsieur Mike got into top 2 of players most active in the Valley. That sounds insane. Out of millions of people who play Disney Dreamlight Valley, you got into the top 2. And also the wording of this is so strange. You're one of the top 2. So you're either top 1 or top 2. But if you were top 1, why would they say you're one of the top 2? So you must be top 2. You're the second most active player in the Valley. I'm genuinely curious to know how many hours... Wait, maybe that's actually posted here. So you logged in 364 days this year. 1,384 hours in the Valley. What? That's like 4 hours every day. That is extremely impressive. I just checked my own thing, and I only have 800 hours. So I think it counts only active time. I don't think it counted AFK time, because 800 hours is actually only about 2 hours, 2.5 hours every day. So this makes sense to me. If you logged in almost every day, spending on average 4 hours in the game, I think this deserves to be second most active player. I wonder who is the most active player. I thought they only do either 5% or no percent. They only show the things that you are in top 5%, but apparently they also show the things that you're literally in the top 1 or 2 or 3. That's incredible. If anybody got any more you are top 1 or top 2 or top 3 in something like not percentage based but actual rank, please let me know in the comments. I'm very curious if that was some kind of a glitch or if it's an actual thing. And also congratulations, Mike. You inspire this community. You find time to inspire the community, and also you find time to be number 2 in the game, the most active players. Very impressive. His numbers are crazy. Hope Faith have submitted 167,000 photos to Dream Snap challenges. That is absolutely insane. I had, I think, like 600. I think I had 600, and I thought that didn't seem right. That seemed like almost 10 submissions for every, more than 10 submissions for every challenge. I think it counts every time you submit something, even if it's not your final, but 167,000. That's literally 460 submissions every single day. So you literally just wake up, go to your PC, and just submit Dream Snaps every, like, minute. That is ridiculous. This wrap-up is definitely not the most accurate thing, but some of the things made sense, and some of the things, like this, is clearly absolutely wrong, but it was a still fun thing to do. I know it's very hard to track all of these numbers in a game that is not strictly online, and glitches bound to happen, so at least we had a good laugh from this. Kite Rose pointed out earlier this week, when you wear shorter boots with the new leggings, it looks so adorable with the puffs at the bottom. So I did some testing with other shoes, and there are several adorable pairs I thought I would share. Thank you for sharing, Cairo. Let's take a look. I've seen this popping up on Reddit too. It's a really cool trick. So these puffs are part of the leggings, and if you wear some boots that are not very thick and a little bit shorter, whoa, it actually removes part of the boot. It makes it look like a completely different pair of boots. That is really cute. Even with the high heels, you can have yourself a pair of boots. Yeah, these are great. These are great ideas. You guys are really creative for noticing things like this. By the way, these leggings, I really like them, but you need to be very careful with what you're wearing over them because the view uncovered does not leave a lot for imagination. We got CQ! Oh, this is a perfect post to end the Portal review on. 1 year on the Portal. Hi, my dreamer friends. The Dazzle into the New Year snap was snap number 52 for me, so it's been 1 year on the Portal and I wanted to take time to thank you all. When I started playing DDLV, it was mostly a nice distraction for all the stuff I was going through. It quickly became an escape and one of the only things that brought me joy in that time. I started with quests, and when I finished those, I looked up some decorating videos. This eventually led me to dream snaps. I didn't realize they were a thing for the longest time. Yeah, I don't think Disney Dreamlight Valley does a great job explaining the significance of dream snaps and how good of a source of moonstones it is, even if you just submit for 300. I found some tips and tricks online, and this led me to miss the star and the portal, and this changed everything for me. Oh my god, that's so cool. I completely fell in love with dream snaps and this wonderful community. I'm normally not one to post or react to anything online, but I knew that if I wanted to be a part of this, that I kind of had to change this. And I'm so glad I did. You all made my days with kind comments, likes, messages, etc, etc. Thank you so much for everyone that welcomed me into this wonderful community. Special shout out to Mr. Star for creating this amazing site and community, for the fun videos, tips, tricks, reviews, and even featuring my snaps in some videos. You're very welcome. This is exactly why I do this. Thank you to all the mods that work so hard to keep this a really special place. Absolutely. And thank you to all dreamers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Pics to show my dream snap journey from the last year. Ooh, let's take a look. My first dream snap on the portal. This is your first. This is already high level. I'm guessing this is not your first dream snap ever. It's just the first one since you joined. This one made it into the top 10. Ooh, looking good. Congratulations. My all-time favorite. This looks very unique. Very spooky. This one still makes me laugh. That master of disguise, isn't it? You look like a trash can. Genius. This is actually very similar idea to mine, except I was inside the trash can, but this is great. I hope it did better than mine. Someone posted this on Facebook and it got over 5k likes. I still can't believe it. Wait, this was yours? I saw this! This is incredible. Such a beautiful scene. The most emotional for me. Yes. I saw this one too. I think this one was the one I did in the inspiration video. It's such a powerful idea. My lowest score ever. What? Showing Maleficent the potion stole? Okay, that doesn't make sense. This looks beautiful. My favorite character design. That is very special. This was the fair. The carnival. Dream snap, I'm guessing. Always wanted to make a snap that is just pretty. What do you mean? What do you call the rest of your snaps? I would say all of them were pretty. This is very good. Very good. I hope it did well. 1 year on the portal, and there it is. Celebrating 52 dream snaps. It's a huge achievement. And here is to another year. And I hope you have as much fun as you did in your first year. And I hope all of you guys have fun. I have lots of fun stuff coming out on the portal this year. I have a few ideas. Speaking of, February 1st is going to be a huge update with the games feature, which is going to be expanding throughout 2026. We're going to be adding more games, refining it, making it even more fun. So join us for February 1st streamer party, where me and my friends are going to help unveil this feature on the portal. Thank you so much for support, CQ. That is incredible. I am so happy you're enjoying the portal. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow, the reset day. We're gonna find out if my snap war was successful. We'll see who wins, me or Keto. We had the little competition going on. If you missed the snap wars, highly recommend seeing it. It was a lot of fun. It was chaotic. And I ended up with pretty fun snap, and I cannot wait to see how it does. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one, dreamers. And thank you so much to all of our epic supporters. I'll see you later. Subscribe, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's
wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.